Okay, guys, De Morgan's Law is one of those that's going to pop up in AP Java all the time, and that once you learn it once, you're going to roll your eyes because it's just not that hard. But for some reason, it becomes hard at the very beginning. So all it is the distributive property. In math, you learn the distributive property. In this case, we're distributing not a negative number or not a positive number, not an integer where you're multiplying. You're distributing a not sign. So all a not sign is change something to its opposite. So look at the first example, and the first example is the most straightforward, thank goodness. I'm going to move these down. So look at the top one, not x less than 5 and not y greater than 7. Okay, so we can rewrite that as something distributing the not. So when you distribute the not, it goes to each expression. Okay, and so it only affects, when it's outside like this, it only affects the expression. So the opposite of x less than 5 is what? X greater than or equal to 5. Now remember, a not on a less than or greater than sign is not just, the opposite of less than is not greater than, it's greater than or equal to. Okay, the opposite of less than or equal to is greater than. So that's the only thing that trips up AP kids. So this not only applies to this expression. It doesn't apply to the and because the and isn't in the parentheses here. So now we got to do this expression. So we keep our and because nothing affected it, nothing distributed to it. And now we got to distribute the not to the y. So y greater than 7, the opposite of y greater than 7 is y, you guessed it, less than 7. And all you're going to do in this program, I don't even care if you write the program, it's fine. You don't need to write the program, you just need to understand it. Okay, so make sure you understand that these two lines are the same thing. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one's a little bit, actually this one's pretty similar. Okay, so not, I'm going to put it up here so that you can see it in your screen a little bit better. Not A equal to B. What's the opposite of A being equal to B? It is A, I'll put it in parentheses, A is not equal to B. And this is an OR sign, and we need to distribute the not. G does not equal 5, so the opposite of G not equaling 5 is the fact that G equals 5. And that's it. Okay? Let's go to the next one. These ones get a little more confusing because the not is on the outside, so we have to distribute the not to all three places. Okay, so I'm going to do this in two steps. I'm going to distribute the not first, like this. I'm going to say not x less than or equal to 8. Oops. So in this case, I just distributed the not on this expression, so I put it outside. I'm going to distribute the not to the and it makes it its opposite. The opposite of and is or. The opposite of or is and. Those are the only two. Now I'm going to put a not outside this one. Not y greater than 4. Now I've gotten rid of the outside parentheses here, and I've effectively distributed my not. Notice I haven't changed the expressions yet because I put the not in front of them. Now you know how to do these. This is just like number 1. The opposite of x being less than or equal to 8 is x being greater than 8. We keep the or because there's no distribution on the or anymore. We already did it. We already did the and. The and changed to the or when we distributed the not. So now we distribute the not on this one. Now y is, let's see, less than or equal to 4. And the last one, I'm going to get rid of these. The last one is I greater than 4 or j less than or equal to 6. The same thing. Let's just distribute the not on the outside. So we'll put it here. Once you get better at these, you won't have to do this. Of course, I can just do this all in one step, but I want you to learn it and see it. If you distribute the not on the or, it turns to, I'll let you guess, good job. And the not distributes to the j here so that it's not j still less than or equal to 6. I'm sure you're getting the hang of this because the opposite of I being greater than 4 is less than or equal to 4. I keep the and because I already distributed it on the last step, and j is now greater than 6. So you would write a statement if you really wanted to write a program. You don't have to. Again, you would write all these, and then these would all be ifs, and you would print. You would do like system.out.print true to all of these, and you would make sure they all print the same thing.